Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Gull, broadcasting to anyone who can still hear him. We're back! We are back, playing some Surviving Mars, and I think I'd like to start this episode by apologising to you for not having one out for a good few days now. It's been nearly a week since I've had an episode out, and I do apologise for that. It's been a bit of a busy week, so I haven't really had much time to record. I've been doing a great deal of work for Ages of the Federation. I've been trying to get the next segment of the UI, which is of course the interface, user interface, completed. So I've been dedicating a lot of time to that, because as you can imagine, it's quite important to me and some of our other guys as well. So that's been definitely a thing that's been sinking up some of my time, but I've had a pretty awful migraine for several days as well, so playing computer games and recording as well, it felt very difficult. It wasn't something that I was really wanting to do all that much, but the migraine finally abated. I woke up feeling a lot better this morning, so it's really nice to just kind of wake up and not feel uncomfortable. It's felt like I've had a vice around my head for several days now, and suddenly it's gone and I feel pretty damn amazing. But yes, we better look at some comments before we carry on. Aqua Cable, he thinks waste rock liquefaction, that's going to be really good, and he thinks this is a decent spot for the second shuttle bay, thinks it's going to make things a lot more efficient, so I'm really happy about that. James Kerbos is very, very worried about my food production, and he thinks I should build a couple more of these fungi farms. In fact, I think Daniel Buller mentioned the same thing. He says I should build some more fungi farms as well, so I'll get on that. I'll definitely get on that. Rudy64 has asked if I'm able to do cinematic openings for my videos. Now, technically, I probably could. I doubt whether I'm going to with this particular series. And the reason that I doubt that is because it's quite difficult to do cinematics. I mean, you can zoom in, you can take a look at your colonists doing stuff. I could probably talk about an individual colonist, but given the limitations of the camera, I'm not sure that it's worth it. I may start doing some cinematic openings for other series in the future, because I do want to work on my quality. I think that's going to be something that is quite important, particularly for future videos. Working on my quality as opposed to quality. My quality as opposed to quantity is going to be something that I really want to work hard on, because one thing I'm not doing at the moment in any of my series is I'm not pushing myself from an editing standpoint. My editing style is very simple. I play for half an hour, I pop the half an hour recording, or half an hour or so I should say, I pop the half an hour recording in with a little end screen and I render it. That's not very challenging. While it is time consuming and the render does take ages, as a rule, it isn't a challenge for me, and it doesn't really make me think, oh, I've done a great job there. So I'm going to start thinking about how I can edit a lot better. There are certainly games that would really benefit from me editing them more highly. As many of you know, I want to play more survival-focused games. Now, they don't always have to be survival shooters. This, in my mind, is a survival game because you are indeed surviving Mars. With survival games, a lot of the time you're not doing very much, so yeah, I think cinematics are going to be useful. More highly edited pieces of gameplay where the audience gets to see the interesting stuff and doesn't have to watch the boring stuff might be quite nice. But as I say, we'll move forward together on that, and any suggestions that the community make are going to be, well, gratefully received. You guys, as I've always said, you guys are very much a driving force for my channel, so naturally I want to hear your opinion about things. So if I do something that's highly edited and or cinematic in nature, your feedback is really going to drive the next stage of that. Night Nomad, back on episode 8, he commented, he hasn't been very well at all, bless him, so he hasn't been able to play Surviving Mars himself, in spite of the fact that he's got the game. He's still enjoying it thanks to the Let's Plays he's been watching, including mine, so I'm glad that you've been enjoying it, mate, and I hope you get well soon. And Mikkel Moen, he mentioned that there is a bug with the Beyond Earth initiative. That's worrying. And he says he hopes I don't get the same bug. Well, I really hope so too. Hopefully it's okay. I don't know what the bug is, you weren't specific about that, but fingers crossed it's not going to be a problem for me. It might be, but we'll find out together, won't we? You also think I should check some of my buildings for upgrades, for example my factories. Just pop over here. I think this one is one that I could upgrade. There you go, you see. Plus 20% production at the cost of 5 electronics. So I'll take a look at those during the course of this episode. I think we're doing okay for most resources. We better get going. Let's just take a look at our research. We are currently midway through researching the Meteor Defense Station, which I am super duper excited about. I think one thing I would like to research ASAP is this bad boy here, Orbital Engineering. This is a space elevator. It costs a hell of a lot of stuff. However, it exports rare metals to Earth almost immediately and offers resupply materials and prefabs at preferential rates. That's pretty amazing. That's Arthur C. Clarke. Look, do you know a lot of my video titles are Arthur C. Clarke books and Isaac Asimov books, and I try and choose one that makes me feel fascinated. It's not necessarily to do with the course or theme of the episode always, but I like to look at sci-fi authors, and I choose an episode name based on one of their books. No one seems to have picked up on it yet, which surprises me a little bit, because most of you are sci-fi fans. But, well, now you know, the cat's out the bag. Also, we wanted low-G engineering, didn't we? So we better put that in the queue. And rock and roll. Good stuff. And I think we've already got our 40 researchers, which is great. Are we on day 100 yet? No, we're on Sol 94. But I think we have all the researchers that we need. Well, things are going fine. Do we have any unemployed people anywhere? That is the question. Oh, our university's done. Haven't got any lifetime graduates yet.
Sector scanned.
But the good news is there are people in there, they're doing their thing. They will hopefully graduate soon. Ooh, got a sector scanned, which has got more nicey metal. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sector scanned.
Oh my. Oh, there's a key down here. Where are you, little man? There you are. Down you come. But I think we're making a profit on all of our resources now, which is good. 6 production and 1.5 maintenance, 0.8 maintenance, 6 production, 4 production, and 3.4 maintenance. Machine parts are the dodgiest, for want of a better word. Oh, look, there we go. Our shuttle hub is complete. Amazing stuff. We do have plenty of fuel around here. Looks like we're going to need more dumping sites for the moment. Of course, that's not going to be forever because it's all going to be turned into concrete ultimately.
Sector scanned.
How much have you got? 13 of 30. I'm going to wait until this is full to blast it off, I think. These sectors are getting scanned extremely quickly. Oh, there's another one here, look.
Anomaly found.
Ooh. Breakthrough. There's a breakthrough up there. Well, we'll send our little man up to this one, and then we'll send him way up there. Awesome stuff. Close are we to getting this sorted out? 62 of 80 concrete. Well, we're definitely getting there.
Resources are low.
Yeah, well, it's kind of our thing. You're right, folks. I really do need to do something about this. Right, from a colonist perspective, do we have any homeless guys? We do.
Anomaly analyzed.
There's more to the barren environs of the...
Right, let's take a look and see what new stuff we found. Oh, large-scale excavation. Martian concrete, made from equal parts regolith and sulfur, has some vast improvements over its Earth counterpart. Red concrete is stronger, more durable, and can be recycled and reused simply by reheating it. So we've got that. I think, is it a wonder? No, it's not. We also have rejuvenation treatment, biotech, infirmary and medical center upgrade, improves service comfort and provides relaxation, allowing colonists to visit and gain comfort. There we go. So it's a spa, basically. Interesting. Research amplification. I don't know how useful this triboelectric scrubbing is, I must admit. There's a lot of stuff that we could potentially do, but at the same time, I think we're right in what we're doing at the moment here. Right, how long have we got on our food production? Okay, about a day there. Okay. Oh, it looks like food's just finished producing here, which is great. There's plenty of food here. We do have the extra segment, of course. Nice full work shifts here. Got any lifetime graduates yet? Come on, folks. Okay, so we have the Rubicon trade station rocket. It has arrived. Now, do we even have 200 metal to give this fine folk? Yeah, which would leave us with 87. Well, it is the Beyond Earth initiative, and we have previously stated how important it is to us, so let's roll. Now, what we could potentially do is we could use this fine fellow.
Anomaly found.
Ooh, to try and find more metal deposits. There's some up there. You go and load those. There you go. That's being filled up. How are we doing for... got 19 of a potential 30. There is a piece of research I need to do for it as well, isn't there? Ah, here we go. The Beyond Earth Initiative Mystery. Let's put that down there.
Select a sector to scan.
Oh, well, yeah, okay. We've got plenty of metal down here as well. Ah, and our college is now being built. Lovely. Now, we've got 14 in here, so we've got a total of 28 potential civilians living in this dome. I think this is somewhere around the same mark. Let's just make sure I'm right.
Anomaly found.
Ooh. Oh, another breakthrough. Awesome stuff. Hard not to be excited. Got some homeless guys in here. Sorry, folks. Boom. So, a potential 32. Yep, so what we can do with these buildings is we're going to knock both of these down. And folks, you're going to like this. You're going to like this. We're going to build another farm. Otherwise, you'd never forgive me, would you? Oh, my apologies. I'm so sorry.
Analyzed.
Where does one find farms? One has not played for too long. I think it'd be in life support, wouldn't you? Ah, here it is, hiding. There we go, we've got a second farm. Let's see how you're doing. Got 24 of a potential 30. What's this building not working? You have depleted resources. Off you go. Let's destroy you. Oh, look, we can destroy all of these now. Okay, so concrete is now at a bit of a premium. Where can we get more? Everywhere is the simple answer to that. Kind of quality are you? Average? Okay. there's really not going to be much left in these fields. 854, 570. You're a high quality. You're average. Average. Well, from a viability standpoint, I think it's this one over here. So, let's get a new concrete extractor.
Sector scanned.
There it is. Turn that bud boy around. Put you probably here. Let's just make sure that we're in the catchment area. We're not.
Sector
nope, we don't want you. Let's not worry about concrete. We're getting liquefaction soon. If I'm forced to eat my words, I will do so. But in the short term...
Sector scanned. Select a sector to scan.
Look, I'm getting around to it. Oop. New types of text
There's more
are
to the
available
barren
for research. Let's see what we got from that. We've got fusion auto-regulation. Okay. I think we've got something else as well, did we? Water conservation system. Water consumption of domes is reduced by 50%. Ooh. Okay. Oh, we've got 3 breakthroughs up here. And we've got some nice deep rare metals. Awesome stuff. Once again, low on food. You know what I'm going to want you to do. I'm going to want you to get 2 lots of soybeans after that. That's pretty quick. We're going to let that happen. Nobody is homeless here. Nobody's homeless here. I think we're okay. Yeah, we've got no homeless people. I appreciate that. Are you all full up? Not quite. We've got a deep metal deposit over here, and I think we've got on really, really close to, yes, one of our hubs. Very high quality. Ooh! That's going to be nice. That's going to be very nice. Right, you're ready to blast off. Off you go. Still not there. Still not there for the meteor defense system. Let's hope we get it before the next one. Oh, I've run out of sectors to scan again. It's people like me, isn't it? Oh, that'll be it. There we go. 9 sectors. And then we are entirely done.
Breakthrough discovered. Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
The positronic brain allows the construction of biorobots in the drone assembler. Biorobots eat and gain traits, but can't reproduce and never die from old age. The human body is basically a complex biomachine that could be easily replicated with the exception of one major component, the brain. Now that we have fully unlocked the secret, we can manufacture human-like biorobots, the same way as we manufacture cars. Oh my. Oh my. That is absolutely fascinating. That is really, really interesting. So we can now manufacture colonists if we have an interest in doing so. Holy
Sector
balls.
Scanned.
We got any graduates yet? Yeah, so we have. That's nice. Right, let's check our food production. I'm really worried.
Sector scanned.
Oh my. That is a worry. Food is definitely a bit of a concern. We've got 45 left. So how long have we got until more food is done? Quite a long time on either of those. What about this one? That looks nearly done. Oh, we've got some
Sector
soybeans.
scanned.
Yeah, okay. Nothing really good coming out of these sectors. Got another research thingamy over there, but nah, nothing all that good. This isn't a terrible map by any stretch of the imagination. Alright, let's see what's going on with my transport. He's nice and full, so we're going to ask him to unload. Over here.
Sector scanned.
No resources. Last one.
Breakthrough discovered.
Got another breakthrough. Interplanetary learning. Let's see what this says. Schools can train the workaholic and hippie traits. Wow. That's really quite good. Taking student exchange to a whole new level. It seems like this was a very lazily done one. I mean, you get these really beautiful pieces of flavor text on most of them. Look at that. Big flavor text, big flavor text, big flavor text, big flavor text, big flavor text. And then you get this. Interplanetary learning. Schools can train the workaholic and hippie traits, taking student exchange programs to a whole other level. That's awful. That's the first thing I've had to complain about with Surviving Mars. And I realise and fully appreciate the fact that that's such a minor thing. But flavour text for a game that is not necessarily an exciting game is really, really important. If you do a bad job with your flavour text, then you are going to negatively impact people's enjoyment of the game. That is just my opinion, of course. But tell me what you think, guys.
Funding received.
Ooh, funding. You guys are, of course, better judges than I am of computer games. Because I'm sure you have played a greater variety than me. The games I play are probably stinted in their variety, and as such, my opinion might not always be correct. Well, let me know what you think. Right. I think we're cooking with gas now. Things are going good. Liquefaction, I think, is going to be quite important. I'm very, very tempted to get a bit more outsourcing. I think I can get... Oh, no, I can't quite get the expensive one yet. We'll leave it. We'll leave it. Oh, God. I really am tempted to get the expensive one. Got bloody kids popping out all over the place. They just can't help themselves, can they? You're full. You're full. Full. We're going to start getting homeless people again. I mean, nobody's... Oh, got a homeless guy here. Bloody hell, that's full as well. Ah, we need more domes. We need more domes. Maybe it's time to make the dome here that we always wanted. Oh, but I want a bigger dome.
The mission evaluation period is over, and the results of our efforts are visible. A steady track of technological milestones can be traced back to the moment the very first rocket landed on the Red Planet.
There we go. The colony has proven its worth as a cradle of scientific thought, and everyone is sure that the future is hiding more secrets to be uncovered and more mysteries solved. Effect. The mission evaluation objective is completed. You have 41 research technologies out of a target of 40. Your final score is 3,793. We have passed our evaluation. That's great stuff. And I think that's actually a good place for us to leave this episode. I've only got a limited amount of time. It is just gone 6 o'clock in the morning, and I need to have a very quick shower and run out of the front door and get to work. So that will keep me out of trouble. Of course, I do need to try and render this. Luckily, I can start uploading it just before I leave the house, as long as the render completes within a reasonable time frame. And it will come to you at the usual time of 1-ish PM UK time. We're going to be looking at starting another Let's Play in the very near future. It won't be Surviving Mars. I'll throw out a few options in the next episode as to what I'm thinking the next Let's Play is going to be, and we can move forward from there, because you guys, I'm sure, will let me know what you would prefer to watch. Thank you so much, as always, for watching this episode. Make sure that you do comment on here, because, as you know, I like to read out all of your comments, and I do read any comment that I get on any video. I've got a little Google Mail thing, and anytime anybody comments on any of my videos, that's all 100, 200, God knows how many videos I've got of them. So anytime there is a comment on one of those, it comes through to my Gmail, and I do read it every time. That's I'm sure most YouTubers do that, but I just want to make a point that I do. I don't just ignore comments, even if I don't reply to them all. But ladies and gentlemen, yes, as I say, comment. always comment. Stick a like on the video. Share it if you have friends with similar interests on your social media sites and all that jazz. For now, this is the Gull, out.
But to look your enemy in the eye, knowing you'll remember his face for the rest of your life, now that takes a stomach much stronger than you'll ever have.